Hello everyone, welcome to TGIF, your weekly destination to unlock the latest every Friday. In today's time, new models are getting released every day, existing models are getting enhanced regularly, and that proves to be quite challenging for organizations to decide which is the right model for them and how it stands when it comes to the comparison with other models. Microsoft provides set of tools to guide our customers to make sure that this decision making is easy and right. And to talk more about this, I would like to invite our Data and AI Senior Specialist, Arvind Raman.
Hi Vishaka, always a pleasure to be on TGI.
Thank you so much for joining us, Arvind. Arvind, as we are aware about the fact that we do have different choices right now, the LLM, SLM and the embedding models. How should one choose which one they should go for?
Today, the customer has a problem of choice. There are multiple models and it gets fairly overwhelming to choose the right model, towards which Microsoft has recently launched the Model Leaderboard as a part of the AI Foundry. The Model Leaderboard primarily is a set of tools that streamlines the model selection process. For example, I as a user would have a set of open source and proprietary models and need to choose on specific metrics. Say for example, it could be quality, it could be performance, it could be cost. The Azure Model Leaderboard helps me with detailed benchmarks in terms of choosing these models. For example, in the case of quality, it could be accuracy. In the case of performance, it could be throughput and latency. And from a cost perspective, it could be the cost of the input as well as the output tokens.
Got it.
Similarly, if I need to benchmark a particular model across multiple metrics, say in terms of quality and throughput, I have the ability to do a trade-off leveraging these specific services.
Understood.
And finally, based on my specific tasks, it could be an inferencing, it could be text generation, it could be voice, it could be image creations. I have the ability to look into the specific leaderboards for each of these tasks and choose the most appropriate model.
Understood. I think this is very helpful. When it comes to trade-off chart you mentioned, could you please elaborate that? And if somebody just want to go ahead and test this model, how could we do without going for a deployment?
The trade-off chart is a visual representation of a model across multiple parameters. For example, I need to pick up a DeepSeek model and check it how is it performing with a particular data set in terms of quality and performance. The tool provides me these readily available answers. These models have been tested against multiple data sets across all these parameters and I have the ability to visualize them out of the box.
Got it.
Moving ahead to our next question, yes, leveraging the model leaderboard, I can go ahead and check out for the accuracy of a particular model based on historical data sets without having to deploy the same. Which means that I choose a model, I have a context window wherein I put in a particular query. It may be for general knowledge or it could be in terms of natural language processing, and the tool will provide me a particular response.
Understood. I think this is great, Arvind. In that case, could you just take a look at the demo?
Surely. I'm in the homepage of the model catalog in Azure AI Foundry, and I'm able to see the details of the model leaderboard. The model leaderboard gives me a classification of the models across three parameters of quality, cost, and throughput. Let's go ahead, add a few models, and check the comparison. I will go here. Let's go ahead and add a few models. I just click on the models to compare, and it gives me the list of all the available models. As you see, I'm able to compare the models. On the x-axis, I have the quality index, and on y-axis, I have the cost. In this particular case, I have GPT-4o, which leads the charts, followed by Mistral Large and DeepSeek V3. I also have the ability to go and change the parameters across all these different aspects. For example, let me change the x-axis to accuracy and the y-axis to latency, and I see that GPT-4o still remains the leader, followed by Mistral and followed by DeepSeek. I also have the ability to check for each of the models based on specific data sets across the different parameters. In this particular case, as you see, the Owen model is evaluated against these different data sets for the different parameters, and this is the broad average across all of them. Going ahead, let's go into the leaderboard and get a view of the classifications. In this particular case, I have the different models ranked across quality, cost, and throughput. The trade-off chart gives me the comparison of these models across quality and cost, quality and throughput, throughput and cost. Moving ahead, I'm also able to categorize these models based on specific domains like question and answer, maths, general knowledge, information retrieval, and others. This primarily has been built on a curated set of data, thereby ensuring that the data and the calculations are accurate.
Okay, this is great, Arvind. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you so much. So with that, with the help of Model Leaderboard, you could take the decision making to the next level when it comes to the selection of your AI model. Thank you so much for joining us. Bye-bye.